Luminal template is equipped with fully functional and reliable contact forms that allow users to send you emails with attachments directly from your website. In this video, we'll go through the steps on how to add and properly set up contact forms on your website. First, we need to add a contact form to our page. On Luminal Site Builder, open the Elements library and click the Form category. The first two forms can be used as contact forms. The difference between the two forms is that the second form allows the user to enter a subject for the email. Drag and drop your preferred form on your page, footer, or sidebar. Download your page or component and add it to your website. If you don't know how to add pages and components to your website, visit the Getting Started category in Luminal documentation. Go to or refresh the page on your website containing the newly added form. If you try filling and submitting the form, you will see a "cannot authenticate" notice. To get the form working, we need to enter the proper credentials in the config private.php file. In your website folder, open the PHP folder. Then open the config private.php file using a text editor. I recommend downloading a simple code editor app like CodeWriter on Windows. However, you can use WordPad on Windows or TextEdit on Mac OS. Any text editor that lets you edit and save text files will do, but a code editor with color coding makes it easier to find and keep track of the text you want to edit. Once you open config private.php file using a text or code editor, find and replace each of the following highlighted values with your own. Make sure the value you entered is surrounded by single quotes. Host value contains the SMTP of the email provider where you will be receiving the form emails. Click the link below this video that takes you to a list of SMTP hosts. Find your email service provider, copy the SMTP address, and paste it between the single quotes. Username value contains the username of the email account that will receive the form emails. This is usually the email address you use to log in to your email account. Password value contains the password you use to sign in to the email account that will receive the form emails. If your password contains single quotes, you will need to add a backslash before each quote. Send to value contains the email address where form emails will be received. This email address must correspond with the account you use to log in. Send to name value contains the name of the person that will receive the form emails. Config private.php file may now contain your email address and password. Do not share this file before removing the private information. When you publish your website to the internet and upload your files to your server, the contents of this file will not be visible by anyone because its code is executed on the server. The user's browser will not receive any of the file's content. Only those who can log into your web host provider account can access and open the file directly and see its content. On your website, try submitting the form once again. You can send attachments by clicking the Select Files button and selecting files and images to send along with your message. When the icon stops spinning, go to your email inbox to check if the email was received, or if you received a notification from your email service provider. Some email service providers like Gmail send emails notifying about an unrecognized account logging after testing your contact form for the first time. This is nothing to worry about because it's your own website logging in and sending the email when the contact form is used. Click Allowing Access to Less Secure Apps link in the email and allow emails to be received from the contact form by flipping the switch on the page. If you instead received an error and didn't receive a notification from your email service provider in your inbox, click the contact form setup link below this video and follow the troubleshooting steps in the written tutorial of contact form setup.